Join me in welcoming the General Secretary of the National Council of YMCAs of Nigeria, Taimanda Salhona.
Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here. I just want to do something real quick. I'm going to put you in 3 teams. The first 2 rows, you're 1 team, 2 teams, the second team, and the third team. Can you please get up? The first team, can you just get up on your feet quickly? I know we are hungry. Yeah. Okay. I believe, if not everybody, most of us love fruits. Can you just say, watermelon, watermelon? Can you do that? You could do better than that. Okay. Watermelon, watermelon. Okay, sit down quickly. Okay, this side, can we try something else? Okay. Papaya, papaya. Great. I'm going to award the best group. You could sit down too. Okay, this group, can you get up? Okay. Banana, 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 banana. Okay. Okay, you can sit down too. Okay, this is the fun of it. So we are going to do it smartly and fast. So watermelon, watermelon. You get up and do it. Papaya, papaya, banana, 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 banana. Then we all get up and say fruit salad. Okay. So, okay. Okay, can we try it real quick? Okay. 1, 2, go. That's wonderful. Can you clap for us? Okay, beautiful. Thank you, thank you. There was this survey that was conducted a while ago. They brought 4 monkeys and put them into a room. And in the room, there was a ladder. And up there was banana. And you know, monkeys love banana. So what happened was that when they entered and saw banana, all the monkeys are trying to get to the banana. But what happened is that only 1 monkey could get to the ladder at a point. And then when a monkey is trying to get up the ladder, there's hot water that pours the monkeys that are left down. You understand? And then it forced those monkeys to pull the other monkey down. So it started. When they entered, a monkey was trying, hot water came, and they pulled him down. They pulled it down. And subsequently, it went on. So at a point, none of the monkeys was trying to get anywhere because they knew that there is a repercussion for trying to get to those bananas. So after that was done for a while, they removed one of the monkeys and replaced with a fresh monkey that didn't go through this experience. But this time around, when the monkey came in, with the inquisitiveness of getting the banana also, those monkeys pulled it down and without any hot water being poured. You understand? They just know that, okay, in order to avoid hot water, we have to pull him down. So they pulled it down. It went on and on until all the 4 monkeys that experienced the hot water were taken out. And these fresh new monkeys, without really experiencing hot water, continued with this practice of pulling the other monkey down. So, thank God we are not monkeys, but this applies to our lives too. That as young people, our societies, our environment, our system try to pull us down every time we try to get to our dreams. Every young person was born with a dream. Everybody has a passion in life that we strive to reach. But along the line, we lose focus. We lose the strength because the forces work against us. And it's a pity that most of us just feel comfortable by allowing those forces to work against us. I have a friend called Deborah Stevenson. We worked together in Nigeria for a while. She's from Canada, and when she was leaving, I took her to the airport, and she told me that, Taimanda, in Nigeria, your society determines who you become. because young people have grown to meet a system which we are scared of changing. I want to give you another example. Have you ever thought of having carrots, eggs, and the coffee bean put in the same water and boiled over time? The carrot at first appears very strong, but when heated, it becomes what? Soft. A lot of young people cannot withstand pressure. That we have the zeal, and when it comes to implementation, and a little pressure could soften us. And likewise, the egg, when heated, this time around, it doesn't become soft, but it becomes hardened. When you boil an egg, instead of the liquid fragile content in it, it becomes strong. Still yet, the situation changed it, but to become a better person. But take an example of the coffee bean. When heated, instead of being changed, it changes the water. It gives it a flavor. And as young people, each and every one of us seated here has a flavor that we could contribute to this world. Thank you. To round up my story, I'm a storyteller. There was this man that bought a gym equipment, and in order to be able to carry it home, he asked them not to couple it in the company. So what happened was that he took it home and he followed the manual to couple the gym equipment. So upon doing that, something happened. At the end of the day, he discovered that there is one nut that was left hanging without any place to fit in. So in his thinking, he imagined that, oh, these people are very smart. They put an extra nut in case one of it gone bad, you misplaced one or something, you could replace it with it. So he kept this nut and started using his gym equipment. So after 2 weeks, this equipment started developing problems. So he went back to the company very angry, saying that, why will you give me a machine that is faulty? And it has a 2-year warranty, by the way. So they said, okay, we're sorry, sir, but we will send our expert to go and take a look at it. And if it can't work, we are going to replace it for you. So the experts came in and had to dismantle the machine again. And while coupling it, they discovered that there was a place for a nut, but a nut was missing. So they asked him, okay, did you have any spare nut? He said yes. They asked him to bring and coupled it to the machine, and the machine functioned properly. What am I trying to say? That each and every one of us seated here has a role to play in the world, the machine being the world. And as young people, if you don't discover your place in this machine, then you draw the world backwards because you make this machine to function inappropriately. So we have to discover our potential and try to harmonize it for the better of this world. Finally, there was this young boy that went to the native doctor to know how his future will be. So what the native doctor did, in Africa we have native doctors. So when what he did was that he brought a dead insect, and he said he drew 2 cycles, one to the left and one to the right. And he said that he's going to make some incantations, and the dead insect will get up and go to one of the cycles. If it goes to the left cycle, then his future is going to be very poor. If it goes to the right, then the future will be bright. So he started, and the insect got up and started moving towards the left direction. And do you know what this young man did? He picked the insect and put it in the right cycle. So the native doctor was angry and said, why will you do that? He said, I cannot see my future going bad and do nothing. So we all the potential to make our future bright. Thank you.